Good morning,
Hello,
teacher.
Miss Bellos. How are
Hola,
you?
Lisa.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning,
Good
teacher.
morning, a los años.
Mi foto de perfil es lo mejor, Lisa.
¿Cuál? ¿Dónde
Ya
está?
volví, teacher. Buenas, teacher.
Hello.
Mírame.
Míreme, no te veo, no sé ni quién está hablando.
Good morning,
Mire,
teacher.
Para empezar.
aquí, mire.
Good morning, teacher.
Ay. Chistoso, verás. Okay, I'm going to register your connection to my class, okay? I have Paulita Aguilar, Darla Burguesi, I have Derlin Franco, Alexander Macas, I have Caleb Molina, Vale Condoy, Dormita.
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. I have Ariane Cortez, she's connecting right now. Antonella Espinosa, I have Sebas Jaramillo, Eric Arias. Don't forget to turn on your cameras, okay? Don't forget to turn on your cameras. I have Matías Romero as well. Hello, let me see. Derlin Franco, yes, you are there. Derlin, ok, Mateo Espinosa. Chicos, ustedes prenden y apagan la cámara y todos ustedes se vuelven a mover y me hace confundir, no sé dónde quedó. Así que deje su cámara prendida. David Aquino, Mateo Espinosa, you are there. Let me see. Matías Romero. Ok. Is there Alejandro Falconi? No.
You,
Daniel
I'm
Waicha.
here.
Ok, very good.
Yes,
Daniel Waicha.
I'm here,
Ya te vi, amor. No.
teacher.
Jimmy Madrid.
Hi, friend.
No.
You talk.
Milena Salazar. Paula Salazar. No. Okay. So we are going to start, please.
Yo sí estoy.
What?
Que sí, ya sí te tengo. Ok. Vamos. ¿En qué página nos quedamos, chicos, la última vez? 138.
Sí.
Sí.
Uh,
Ya leímos about Mercury, Venus. ¿Ya?
time for Mars.
Nos quedamos de Mars.
Mars. Okay.
Sí,
Very
ahí
good.
nos
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me wait. Okay. Miren, chicos, antes de cualquier cosa, hoy me voy a tomar unos 10, 15 minutitos más. Nos vamos a extender un poquito en esta clase, porque recuerde que teníamos una clase que teníamos que reprogramar, ¿sí? No voy a reprogramar, mejor me tomo unos 10 minutitos más de esta clase, 10 minutitos más de la siguiente, y creo que ahí nos vamos igualando, ¿ok? Ok, here we have Mars. Can you read for me, please? Let me see who can read. Vale, can you read about Mars?
Okay, that is in the laptop, in the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mars, it has two satellites, Deimos and Phobos. It looks like a red star. It is precisely due to its red color, similar to that of blood. That is what given the name of Mars, god of strength.
Excellent, very good. This same information you have on the first paragraph of your book, so please highlight this part on your book. Mars, it has two satellites. We have Deimos and Phobos. It looks like a red star. Here we have a picture of Mars. It looks like a red star. It is precisely due to its red color, similar to that of blood. That is was given the name of Mars, god of strength. Okay? Let's go please to page number 139. There we have Jupiter, okay? Can you read for me please, Eric Arias, about Jupiter?
Okay. Jupiter is the biggest planet of the solar system. 1,300 times
Times.
more than the Earth.
Okay, it has a thick.
All the paragraph.
Sí, sigue nomás.
Okay, it has a thick atmosphere that looks as a parallel belts, and a giant hurricane has a red stain that floats in the southern hemisphere.
Okay, very good, excellent. So let's highlight the most important information we have. It is the biggest planet of the solar system, okay? So Jupiter is the biggest planet of the solar system. Then we have, it has 21 known satellites, okay? It has 21 known satellites, and it also has rings. Highlight this part. This information is on the second paragraph of Jupiter. It has 21 known satellites, and it also has rings. Then we have Saturn. Wait a minute, please. Wait me.
I can.
Espérame un momentito, espérame. No sé, se me puso play un video. Yeah.
Lama.
Okay, very good. Let me go back.
What are you doing, Steph, bro?
Okay, can you read, please? To read, Alejandro?
Yay.
Okay, read,
Saturn.
please.
Okay, Saturn. Due to its size, Saturn is the second biggest planet of the solar system. It is characterized for being surrounded by a system of rings formed by ice particles and cold gas.
Okay, very
It
good.
has a... ¿Así me quedo?
Sigue.
Bueno.
Sigue nada más.
Okay.
Termina.
Okay. Yeah. It has an atmosphere with belts and wells. We know of 23 satellites, I don't know, that spin around it. Titan is one of them, and it is bigger than our moon.
Excellent, very good.
Es
So,
tan grande.
Saturn, we're going to highlight the most important information, that is the second biggest planets of the solar system. We know that Jupiter is the most bigger one. Then we have Saturn is the second biggest one of the solar system. And it's characterized for being surrounded by a system of rings, okay? Here we have those rings formed by ice and particles and cold gas. Okay, let me go to this. Okay, then we have Uranus and Neptune. Okay, can you read, please, Paulita Aguilar, about Uranus?
Okay, yeah. It has a system of rings, not as shiny as the one of Saturn. Around it, there are 15 satellites spinning, 5 of which can be seen with telescopes from the Earth. The other 10 were discovered and photographed by the Voyager 2 spaceship in 1986.
Okay, very good. Read the next part, please, as well. The planet rotates.
¿También leo eso?
Yeah.
Okay. The planet rotates in the opposite direction to the one in which the Earth does. This is called retrograde rotations. Besides, it has another characteristic. Its rotation axis is not perpendicular to the elliptical, but it is almost parallel to it. This means that the planet rotates as a marble ball on a table.
Okay, very good, excellent. So please highlight the most important information. Around it, there are 15 satellites spinning. The planet rotates in the opposite direction to the one in which the Earth does. We have the first paragraph, and here we have the second paragraph, okay? Okay, so we know that Saturn and Uranus, they have rings that spins around these planets, okay? And finally, we have Neptune. Can you read for me, please, Darla? The intense.
Yes, the intense blue color of Neptune was nothing to do with oceans, like our gaseous planets. Its visible surface corresponds to the most external layers of its thick atmosphere. The composition and structure of the planet are similar to those of Uranus. Neptune was discovered in 1846 by Gale and D'Arrest, thanks to the observation of small irregularities in Uranus' orbit, which made astronomers think that there was a gravitational influence from other planets nearby. Triton is one of these satellites, and it is one of the large of the solar system.
Okay, very good, excellent. So we know that Neptune is the intense blue color of Neptune has nothing to do with oceans, okay? Triton is one of its satellites, and it's one of the largest of the solar system. So Neptune, it has one satellite, that is Triton, that is one of the largest of the solar system. Okay, let's go please to page 140 right now, page 140. And here we have the Pluto's case. You know that some years ago, Pluto was considered one of the planets of the solar system, but now it's not, okay? It's not the case of nowadays, is it? Pluto was considered the 9th planet of the solar system, but in August 2006, astronomers decided that it does not meet the conditions to be considered a planet. So it was degraded to a planetoid, okay? So please highlight this information. Okay. And then we have a table there about the solar system. We have the planets, we have the equatorial diameter, average temperature, the distance to the sun, and the revolution period of the years. Okay, there we have revolution period. We have 0.24 years, Venus 0.62 years, Earth 1 year, Mars 1.88 years. We have Jupiter 11.86 years, Saturn 29.46 years, Uranus 84.01 years, and Neptune we have 164.8 years, okay? So let's go to the next part. The part of consolidation, okay? For this consolidation, we have question number 1. If we consider that the period of revolution of a planet around the sun is equal to a year, how old would you be in Venus, Mercury, and Mars? ¿Cuántos años usted tendría en Venus, Mercury, and Mars? Okay, you can Google, please. You can search for this address on your computer, on your internet. Usted puede poner por favor aquí. Okay, I'm going to share with you this script. Let me see. Let me go to this part. Okay. Okay, so here we have. Can you see this? ¿Sí puede ver? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So here you can enter your birth date here. For example, my birthday is month July 9. No me dirá vieja, ¿no? 1990. So I can calculate my age. And here I have my age in different planets. For
Es más joven
example,
que mis hermanos.
here we have in Mercurian days. In Mercury, I should have 124 years. In Venus, I could have 48 years. In the Earth, I have 29.9 years, nearly 30. In Mars, I have 15.9 years. In Jupiter, I have 2 years. Oh, I am a baby in Jupiter. Okay, so here you can search.
Listen me.
Okay, let me see. Derlin, tell me the month.
December
December would be 12, okay. Day?
22,
22, okay. The year?
2006.
2006, okay. Let's calculate the age of Derlin. And here we have, in Mercury, you will be 55 years. Venus, 21. Earth, 13. Mars, 7. Jupiter, 1 year. Saturn, you will be 0.45 years. In Uranus, 0.16. Neptune, 0.08. And Pluto's, in the Pluto's case, 0.0454, sorry. Okay?
Me, teacher, me.
Okay, who is me?
Andy, Andy.
Andy, ya. Andy y una niña después y usted puede tener este link para que vea después y complete esto en la casita, ¿ok? A ver, Andy.
Agosto.
Sorry?
Agosto.
08, ok. Day?
30.
30.
Yes.
Okay, year?
Ahí ya.
2006?
Sí,
2006, okay.
sí, yes.
Okay, so here we have Mercury 57, Venus 22, Earth 13, Mars 7, Jupiter 1, Saturn 0.46, Uranus, okay, and there you go.
Yo.
Okay, let me see, a gear, I want a gear now. Only the boys want to do everything. Hombres tenían que ser hombres. Okay, Arianka, tell me, month.
Oh, no.
Arianka. Se fue.
Profe, yo,
Who is you?
Antonella.
March 20.
Okay, Antonella. Anto, month.
January.
January 01. Okay. The day?
3.
03 month. Sorry, year?
2007. 7.
2007. Okay, let's calculate your age. And here we have Mercury 55, Venus 21, Earth 13, Mars 7, Jupiter 1, Saturn 0.45, Uranus 1. Okay. ¿Quién es yo?
Yo.
¿Quién
Yo,
es?
Eric Arias.
Eric. ¿Ya no hicimos el tuyo?
No.
No. Ok,
No.
Eric, tell me, el último y después usted hace solito, ya en su casita. A ver,
Ya.
dígame.
Y yo.
12.
12, ok.
31.
Ok.
2006. No.
Okay. Okay, so there you have Mercury 55, Venus 21, Earth 13, Mars 7, Jupiter 1. A la mayoría, bueno, a todos creo yo les va a salir lo mismo, ¿no? Si redondeamos el número, ¿ok? Okay, very good. Let's continue right now, okay? Let's continue. Let's go to this page. Yeah. So, usted ya tiene number 1. The question number 2, the second question of page 146. Mercury's diameter is 4,787 kilometers, and that of Jupiter is 142,800 kilometers. How many times that Mercury fits in Jupiter? Okay. ¿Cuántas veces sería Mercury in Jupiter? How we will do this? We're going to divida por favor. 142,800 divided to 4,787. Okay, aquí sería 142,000. We're going to divide to 787 kilometers, and this will be equal to, ¿cuánto sale? Who knows that? Do you have it?
29.
29 point?
No sabría decirle.
29.66.
89.
Okay, 29.66. So that's the answer, please. Let's go to the third question. Based on the location and formation of each planet in the solar system, how do you think climate in Neptune, Uranus, and Venus will be? ¿Cómo sería el clima? Remember that we have the inner planet, the interior planets, those are the interior planets, and we have the exterior planets, okay? Los que están más cerca del Sol y los que están más lejos del Sol. So, Neptune, Uranus, and Venus will be the interior planets or the exterior planets?
Acabo la una.
Chicos,
¿Por qué no? Porque
Serían cold, fríos.
do you know?
Cold. Serían cold, fríos.
Okay, it could be cold,
Cold,
yeah.
freeze.
Okay, ahí puede poner the climate could be cold. Could be cold or would be cold or can be cold. Okay. And the last one is a personal opinion. It says, if you had to write a science fiction novel, which planet of the solar system, different from Earth, would you locate the characters in and why? You have to choose. Ahí solo escriba. Si es que le tendría que escribir un science fiction novel, in which of these planets would you like to do it?
ahí viene.
Yo quiero mis cosas.
Yo no tengo, mira.
Yo le traigo de azul.
Okay.
Sí, pero Anto no tiene. Pero.
I'm going to count to 10 and you have to finish. 1, 2,
Sí, antes de que Antonella no los tiene.
3,
Jorge.
4, 5, 6.
Listen, I doesn't understand this.
What part? The last question?
Yes.
Yes. It's a personal opinion. Dice, if you have to write a science fiction novel, usted va a escribir un science fiction novel, una novela, ¿ya? De ciencia ficción. Which planet of the solar system? ¿Qué planeta? Tiene que elegir un planeta. Different from the Earth, que no sea el planeta Tierra.
Y soy hecho, me voy a copiar de Cowboy Vivo.
Ya. ¿En cuál le gustaría hacer su fiction novel, su science fiction novel? Eso es todo.
Dicen, puede ser
¿Ya?
una novela donde aunque sea pueda salir la Tierra.
Ok. Eso ya es su creatividad.
Ok, entonces ya voy a copiar una
You
obra
just have to
maestra.
write the planet and that's all. Okay, page 141, please. Page 141. Question number 2, it says complete the following chart. Stars in the solar system. Remember that we have four kinds of stars around the solar system. We have the sun. You have there the sun already writing that it is a star. It emanates light and heat, which are essential for life. Another kind of stars are the asteroids, that are stars of an irregular form and size, which is much smaller than the planets. Then we have comets, are another kind of stars. They are shooting stars. They are fragments of ice and rocks that travels around the sun. And the last kind of star is the meteorites and aerolites. They are small solid bodies which are made of rock and metals and are smaller than asteroids. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to complete that chart.
Teacher.
Yeah?
May I go to the bathroom, please?
Go, quickly. You have 1 minute left. Okay.
I finished.
Okay, very good.
Según esto, ya me metí a la página teacher y tengo 14,1 años en la Tierra. Soy re poderoso.
¿Cumpliste recién años?
Sí, yo ya cumplí años.
¿Estás viejo?
Sí. Sí. Sí.
Boomer.
Tengo hambre.
Copia y pega el link en esto del chat de acá del Zoom.
Está desactivado el chat.
Actívelo.
Actívalo. Creo que está en la barrita de comandos aquí. No sé que aparece un escudito. Ahí aparece en plain chat.
No lo active.
No, es que no le desactivé desde la configuración general.
Teacher, otra pregunta.
Dígame.
¿Cuánto le cobran de Zoom por tener abierto el Zoom?
Creo que pago $13, no sé.
13, ¿o?
Sí, la teacher ha sido rica.
Ajá.
¿No?
Regálenme 20.
Ok.
Ay, no must have uno de 20, dice la Lisa.
Okay. Let's go to question number 3 right now, please. It says relate the planets with the corresponding statements. Okay. All the parts that we highlight, we all find the answer for this question. Okay. So you're going to have 5 minutes to complete this part, please. 5 minutes.
No.
¿No se conectó Julio?
No. Se murió.
¿Qué le pasa a este señor?
¿Qué? Rayos.
Creo que por el internet.
Déjeme ver una cosa. Vamos a ver. Voy a ponerme que nací en 1928. Casi ni estoy vivo. Calcúlame. Oh my
Que
God.
naciste en 102.
O sea, Mercurio tuviera...
Let me go back to you. Let me see.
2 años. Oh my Lord.
Okay, I want to see if you are working. Okay, you have to work.
Y si nací en el 1000...
Dome, turn on your camera, please. Mateo, turn on your camera.
Tengo 500 años, claro que sí.
Paulita, turn on your camera right now. Paula, turn on your camera. Mateo Espinosa, turn on your camera.
Y si nací en el 1250.
Paula Salazar, prende tu cámara en este momento, igual Mateo.
Oh, diablos.
Listen, ya vamos a hacer la 3.
Ya está haciendo la 3. Hace
que
rato
no sé?
le dije, ya se le acaba el tiempo, es más. Ok, vamos. Jupiter, tell me, who knows the answer?
It has 21 known satellites.
Excellent. Jupiter, it has 21 known satellites. Very good, thank you. Uranus, who knows the answer for Uranus?
It has 50 satellites.
Excellent, it has 15 satellites. Answer for Mars.
It
Lucero
has
del
2
árbol.
satellites, Deimos and Phobos.
Excellent, Mars. It has 2 satellites, Deimos and Phobos. Venus. Answer for Venus.
It is called Lucero del Alba.
Excellent. It is called Lucero del Alba. Answer for Neptune.
One of its satellites is Triton, one of the biggest from the solar system.
Excellent, very good. Neptune, one of its satellites is Triton, one of the biggest from the solar system. Answer for Earth. Who knows? Answer for
It is the only one that has water in his 3 states.
Excellent, very good. Earth, it is the only one that has water in its 3 states. Saturn.
Hermosa dice.
A mí me
Saturn.
dijeron.
It has been
Ah,
formed
mi
by
sobrina
ice
que está
particles.
acá.
Okay.
Ah, mi sobrina que está acá.
Okay, the first one, it says Saturn, it has rings formed by ice particles. Saturn has 2. La otra, ¿cuál sería?
It is the second planet closest to the sun.
Excellent, very good. It is the second planet closest to the sun. And
Why?
Mercury?
How?
¿Eh?
Mercury?
Venus is the
Is
second
the
planet.
closest planet to
Venus.
is the closest planet to the sun.
Excellent, very good. It is the
Teacher.
closest planet to the sun. Say me. What happened, Caleb?
You said that Saturn it's the second planet closest to the sun, but that's not true.
That's not true?
No,
Not
but
true.
it's
Well, it's not, definitely it's not true.
But the
Why?
teacher isn't say that.
Yeah,
Listen, ¿de cuál se repite?
Saturn, I thought.
no. It was Venus.
It was Venus. Venus is the second
Yes.
planet. Okay, very good. Excellent. You're paying attention.
¿Dónde está mi 20? No, mentira.
Okay. Finish?
Claro, Mercurio llamado
Yes.
del alba.
Okay. Let's go to the next page, page 142. Here we have the constellations. Let me go back to this PowerPoint presentation right now. Let me see. No, okay. Okay, here we have the constellations. Constellations are stars seeming to form fanciful shapes, imaginary lines, and special silhouettes where they are observed from the earth. Highlight, please, that part. Fanciful are imaginary, okay? Imaginary lines, imaginary shapes, fanciful, imaginary, okay? And silhouettes, las siluetas, okay? So we know that all the constellations are stars seeming to form fanciful shapes, imaginary lines, and special silhouettes when they are observed from the earth. And there we have all the constellations are divided into 6 categories, okay? Here we have the circumpolar constellation. Can you read, please, the information, Alex? The information of your book about the circumpolar constellation?
Dicen las clases serían hasta las 12:50, ¿no es cierto?
Sí. Alex, can you read, please?
Teacher, can you repeat, please, the question?
Can you read the circumpolar constellation, the information on your book?
Okay, teacher. Yeah, these are visible all year long in the northern hemisphere, like the Ursa Mayor, Ursa Menor, Dark and Crux.
Excellent, very good. Can you highlight that information, please? These are visible all year long in the northern hemisphere, like the Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, Draco, and Crux. Then we have the spring constellation. Can you read information for me, please, Matia Romero? A spring constellation.
Yes, spring constellation, no?
Yeah.
During this time of the year, galaxies that can be observed are Crater, Hydra, and Leo, among others.
Excellent, very good. Please highlight that information for me, please. During this time of the year, galaxies that can be observed are Crater, Hydra, and Leo, among others. Then we have the summer constellation. Can you read this for me, please, Anto? Summer constellation.
Okay, yeah. There's summer constellation. Instead, the Milky Way that visible constellations are Cygnus and Centaurus, among others.
Okay, very good. Okay, very good. So we have inside the Milky Way, the visible constellation are Cygnus is one, and Centaurus, among others. Can you read for me the next one, Jimmy? Can you read, please, about the autumn constellation?
What, teacher?
Autumn constellation, page 142.
Okay.
Who's making noise there? Alejandro Falcone. Jimmy, can you read, please? Can you activate your microphone? Activa tu micrófono.
Ay, profe, ¿me escucha?
Ok, ahí sí, ya. Lea, por favor. Autumn constellations.
Ya.
Lo que tienes en el libro. Some of the visible ones.
Deme un segundo, profe, ya.
Va recién a buscar. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Caleb, can you read please that part about the autumn constellation?
Okay, hold on. Ahora, a ver. Autumn constellations. Some of the visible ones are Aquarius, Andromeda, and Pegasus.
Excellent, very good. Please highlight that information. Next one, we have the winter constellation. Can you read for me, please, Darling?
Teacher, one question.
Okay. In this time of year, many constellations can be observed, such as Orion, Gemini, and Auriga.
Auriga, okay, very good. Highlight, please, that information. In these times of the year, many constellations can be observed, such as Orion, Gemini, and Auriga. And the last one, Dome, can you read about the zodiac constellation?
Yeah, teacher. Zodiac constellation. Yeah. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, Sagittarius.
Excellent. Those are all the zodiac constellations, okay? Can you highlight that information for me, please? Okay, I'm going to read the next part. So we can do it quickly right now. We have beliefs and theories. In the ancient times, constellations represent animals, mythological beings, heroes, and deities. Highlight, please. In the ancient times, constellations represent animals, mythological beings, heroes, and deities, las deidades. In each culture, many of the constellations has a very important meaning for people located in the North Hemisphere, as well as for the people from the South. Some of them guided their everyday based on them. Stories associated with each constellation are part of the mythology, have a historical and cultural value, and differ between one culture and another. Page 143. Constellations can be part of the religion of people, their stories, myths, and legends, which gave them a sacred status. Highlight. Constellations have been part of the religion of people, their stories, myths, los mitos, and legends, leyendas, which gave them a sacred status. They serve as guides for soilers like the Ursa Major and Crux, used to locate the North Pole and the South Pole. Since their location in the sky help directly voyages. In agriculture, they guide the sowing time through agricultural calendar. In this sense, the Orion constellation is also important for navigation and location because the celestial equator crosses Mintaka, which is the rightmost on the Bell's star. The other two are called Alnitak and Alnilam, that are also known as the Three Maries. Nowadays, the International Astronomical Union has determined 88 very well-defined constellations to define more accurately the different regions of the celestial sphere. Can you highlight, please, that information? The International Astronomical Union has determined 88, let me go back with you, 88 very well-defined constellations to define more accurately the different regions of the celestial sphere. The ones from the boreal sky, the zodiac ones, and the austral ones. Many of them are only observable from one of the hemisphere. Let's go to the part of consolidation because we don't have enough time. Let's go to the part of consolidation. It says, answer the question. What are constellations? Who knows the answer?
Al inicio, no, si no me equivoco, era
What
are stars to form fancial shapes
Are
and
seen to
imaginary
the
lines.
facial shapes,
Okay.
imaginary
Sí, eso
lines,
fue.
and special silhouettes when they are
Right,
observed from
please.
the Earth.
Yeah, very good. Our stars seem to form fanciful shapes, imaginary lines, and special silhouettes when they are observed from the Earth.
Silhouette.
Okay, let's go to question number 2. It says, look at the Ursa Major and write its category in the hemisphere where it is visible. Who knows the answer?
Is Atom constellation?
No.
Zodiac constellation?
No.
Winter constellation.
No.
Entonces me rindo. Uy. A ver, Spring constellation.
Circumpolar constellation.
Excellent, very good. The circumpolar constellation.
O sea, sí.
Very
O
good.
sea, sí, pero ahí pide que en el lugar visible. Entonces yo le estaba respondiendo lo del lugar visible.
Ok. A ver,
Tú
vamos.
estás respondiendo el momento visible, no el lugar.
In the northern hemisphere. Is visible.
Excellent. In the northern hemisphere.
Hemisphere.
Ahí usted tiene circumpolar constellation. These are visible all year long in the northern hemisphere, like the Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, and Draco and Drux. Okay. And question number 3, look at the constellations and write the category. You have to write if it's circumpolar, spring, summer, autumn, winter, and zodiac, okay? The Gemini, what category?
Zodiac.
Winter
Zodiac.
constellation.
Zodiac. Orion?
Orion. Winter.
Winter, very good. Taurus?
Zodiac.
Zodiac, excellent. Very good. Very, very good. So that will be all for today.
Hasta la próxima.
Ya nos quedan solo 2 clases. Vemos el último tema que nos queda pendiente, ¿ok? Eso, chicos guapos. Que tenga un buen inicio de semana. Nos estamos viendo en la siguiente clase, ¿ok? Bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye.